NFL fans, it is time once again for another episode of the PFI. It is the Pro Football Insiders, and this is the PFIve. Now, what we're doing here is we're going to give you 5 things that you need to know about every NFL team leading up to the season. The season is going to start this week, hallelujah, with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. We have already profiled those teams, so go back on YouTube, go back wherever you download your favorite podcast and check that out. We have that here for you on the Pro Football Insiders, as well as we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers already done. That is the Friday night game in Brazil. Check that out as well wherever, once again, you find this great content, and it is all around you. Let's go ahead and check out the least of the AFC East, as we're going to go ahead and take a look at the New York Jets. Aaron Glenn is challenged to go ahead and revive this team. They were 5-12 last year. Very weird situation. They fired their coach halfway through. It was just a mess in Gotham. Let's go ahead and look at 5 things you need to know about Aaron Glenn's New York Jets. Jets? Or is it mess? Number 1, the Jets have a dynamic quarterback in Justin Fields. However, they need to go ahead and put a game plan together for him. Now, Fields started the season in Pittsburgh last year and was 4-2 in 2024. He could have actually gone 6-0 with that team. Russell Wilson was waiting in the wings. They made a promise to Wilson to put him in there, but he did not have the most dynamic performance for the Steelers. And it was actually a situation where the Steelers did not really have a system in place to play to his strengths. Now, can the Jets play to his strengths? Can they use plays outside of the pocket to establish the run? They have a very good running game here with Breece Hall and Braelon Allen. So, if they use the play action, set that up, maybe Justin Fields can go downfield to his receivers. He is more of a middle of the field kind of guy. If they can play to the strengths, they do have a very good dynamic in Justin Fields. Number 2, losing Devontae Adams and maybe Mike Williams to an extent leaves the cupboard pretty bare for the New York Jets at wide receiver. Now, if we go ahead and look at what they've got going on here, they do have Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson earned a huge 4-year extension that was for $130 million, but there's not much around him. They did bring in Josh Reynolds. Allen Lazard remains, but for how much longer? And Mason Taylor. He was a draft pick out of LSU. He was drafted at tight end and can be their number 1 tight end as early as week 1 against those Pittsburgh Steelers that we've been talking about. Number 3, this is a dynamic Jets defense. Oh my gosh, is it? You've got the Q Williams brothers, Quinnen Williams and Quincy. He's an all-pro. He clogs up the interior. Will McDonald is a guy, along with Jermaine Johnson, that can go after quarterbacks effectively. Both of them have had injury problems in the past. Will McDonald is back from a season ender of 2024. That's some excitement on defense, as this is a very good defensive team, but that's not their best defensive player. Their best defensive player is number 4, Sauce Gardner. He actually wears number 1. He remains a superstar in the secondary, and he is back with a 4-year, $120.4 million extension. But he's on an island. Last time the Jets had a cornerback on an island, it wasn't that bad. They were in the playoffs with Darrelle Revis. But around Gardner right now, youth and inexperience, it is not a great secondary situation. But all the beef, all the speed up front helps Sauce Gardner and this defensive secondary, giving them more time to cover receivers. Number 5, the team's biggest strength. And we kind of alluded to this before. It's not the running game, but it's a component of the running game. It's the offensive line, with first-rounder Armand Membeau joining Olu Fashanu, John Simpson, and Elijah Vera Tucker. This could be one of the top offensive lines in the National Football League. This helps out Fields. This helps out Braelon Allen and Breece Hall as well. I'm very excited to see what they can do on offense if this offensive line holds up. Once again, it's very good. There you go. That's 5 things that you need to know about the New York Jets, Jets. We'll see what happens when they open up with Pittsburgh at home this season and throughout the 2025 season. You need to keep it right here for more news on the Jets and all of the National Football League here on the PFI, Pro Football Insiders. For the PFIve, my name is Bryan Davis, and we've got 2 words for you, and it's simple, as always. Go football.